guys, this is Vanessa Joy here with Shutter Mag, and I'm talking to you about engagement sessions. Well, I know we're creatives, and I know we like to make sure that we do things in a creative way and it's spontaneous and it's not cookie cutter, but what are you going to do when you are behind the camera and you are flat out panicking because you don't know what pose to do next? I know what you do. You tell them to kiss, right? Wrong. That is a cop-out pose. Do not do it. So here's what you can do. Number one, ease them into the process. So start them off by letting them walk away from you, holding hands, something they normally do. The nice benefit to that is that while they're walking away, you can be getting your settings on your camera. Snap a few photos with a longer lens. So a 135, 70-200, something that creates a little bit of distance between you and them. After all, the last thing they're going to want is you to be right about here the second you start photographing. No, thank you. That is not comfortable whatsoever. So let them start off by walking away and then have them turn around, walk towards you. And maybe this is when you start directing them a little bit. This is when I start to set the tone that, hey, this is going to be fun. It's not going to be super boring. So as you guys walk back to me, I want you to walk back and pretend like you're drunk. And I highly suggest you do this. Just like pretend you're doing this and you got to hold on to each other and be super flirty and cute and, just over exaggerate what you want them to do, because then you're setting the embarrassing limit to like here. So even if they end up at here, it's okay. So have something that you do that just eases them into it, and then set the tone by having a little bit of fun. Now, if you have those certain poses that you need to get out, like the quick six, I call it, where you're just having a full length and close-up versions of them, arms around each other and looking at the camera, looking at each other, nose to nose kiss, forehead to forehead, maybe get those out of the way early. They're stiff poses anyway, but you have to do them, so you may as well just do them while you're still loosening them up. The fourth thing you want to do, I think I'm on to the fourth thing, is you want to distract them. Give them something to do. Give them something to think about. Tell them to, with their foot, draw a heart in the sand if you're at the beach, or with their hands, try to line them up and get them to match like you're doing a Smithers. Excellent, right? It doesn't matter what it is, and it's probably something that's out of frame, but have them have their heads nice and close together while they're doing it, and you're going to watch their whole body just relax down. So distract them, give them something else to do. And then number five, assuming we're on 5 or maybe we're on 6, I really don't know at this point, just have fun with it. Any pose that you typically do, add movement. Have them move their heads around, have them move their bodies around. I don't care what you do, just pick a pose that you typically do and add movement to it. Pretend you're a videographer and pretend that you have to have movement, otherwise it's just a video of a photo, and that's not very interesting. So take any pose that you want and make them sway with each other, make them bump hips, make them act like they're drunk. Again, a lot of drinking with engagement sessions, but find something that's going to add movement and elevate it and make the entire experience more fun and the photos more natural with real expressions, because they're actually experiencing something rather than just posing for a photo. All right. I got it all out. So this is this month's edition of Shutter Mag YouTube version. Go ahead and check out the article that I wrote in the magazine. And definitely, if you don't have the printed version, get it. The most beautiful photography magazine on the planet. I'm Vanessa Joy. You can find me at Vanessa Joy on YouTube, here, or social media, pretty much anywhere. Yeah, see ya.